I'm Severe Specialist Alec Heflin, and we're tracking Hurricane Irma and potentially Hurricane Jose to hit somewhere on the U.S. Here is the 2 o'clock new advisory. It's now down to a Cat 3 hurricane with 120 miles per hour, and the pressure is at 935 millibars. It's moving at 12 miles per hour, and it's 35 miles south of Naples, Florida. You can see here's the cone right here. It's going to head up to Florida today. It's going to hit Tampa by 8 p.m. tonight and make another landfall, and then Gainesville by tomorrow morning. At 9:15 this morning, the eye of Hurricane Irma made landfall in the Key West near Cudjoe Key right here. You can see the storm is 631 miles long. You can see here's the ensemble models of the cone of where they think it's going to go. It's going to go up the west side of Florida. The other day it said the east coast. Now it's on the west coast. And it's going to hit Georgia and then go into land and weekend, and then it's going to make a loop and go out the northeast out to sea. You can see here's the projected path currently. Well, it was a Category 4, now it's down to a 3. It's projected to go down to a Category 2 Monday morning at around 2 a.m. And then it's going to go Monday, it's going to weaken to a Category 1, and then by the time it gets past Atlanta near Alabama, it's going to be a tropical storm, and then it goes into a depression as it goes out to sea. Here's the in-depth timing it at 2 p.m. today. It stays off the South Florida, Southwest Florida right over here. The wave heights right over here are 30 feet tall and near Miami. And you can see the Florida Keys, they got waves of 42 feet tall, 43 to 45 feet tall. They're getting 115 mile per hour wind gusts according to this map right here. By 9 p.m. tonight, it's going to go north of Cape Coral near Fort Myers. That's where it's going to make its second landfall. Right now it went back out to the sea over the Gulf and then makes landfall near Cape Coral. And you can see the wind gusts. They're going to be in the eye, it's only going to be about 20-30 miles per hour, maybe even less. It's the calm and then the second round of this storm. But you could see the winds are still over 90 miles per hour in the Gulf, and on the other side, near West Palm Beach, right over here, they're getting gusts over 90 miles per hour, but it calms down in Miami by 8, 9 o'clock. It's down to about 30 to 40 miles per hour. But you can see near Lake Okeechobee right here, they're going to get gusty winds to 90 miles per hour. So it seems wherever the water is, that's where they're going to get the huge wind gusts. By 5 a.m. tomorrow, 9/11, the eye makes near Orlando out of Category 2 with winds 30 to 40 miles per hour in the eye, and then Tampa, they'll be getting about 70 to 90 mile plus wind gusts, and then also near Jacksonville, that's when they'll start to get the eye wall too. By 2 p.m. tomorrow on 9/11, you could see it hits Jacksonville. That's when the eye hits right there, but then South Carolina, Hilton Head, South Carolina, they get 106 miles per hour. I think that's a Category 2, maybe Category 3 hurricane right over there. You can see here's the rainfall map right here. This is the 7-day forecast right over here. You can see they're going to get 12 inches of rain right over here, up to about 10 inches in North Florida. Georgia's in the orange. They're going to get about 5 inches of rain. Right over here, South Carolina, they're in the orange to red, so about 3 to 4 inches of rain. But you can see the outer banks of North Carolina, they're in the dark blue near purple. They're going to get about 2 inches of rain. And then the northeast by near New Jersey, they're going to get 3/4 of an inch of rain. But this is going to change because this is only 7 days out. There's a potential for another hurricane that might hit the northeast now. Jose, we'll track it now. You can see here's Hurricane Jose's track. You can see it's going to hit the Leeward Islands again. Unfortunately, Barbuda, which lost 90% of the island, was devastated and lost all their homes, communication, all of power, and major flooding. And you can see right now a Category 4 hurricane, but then it makes this unusual turn, this loop around, and then right here, this one only goes out to the Leeward Islands again as it makes a loop around and weakens to a Category 2, but then it could re-intensify near the Caribbean right here, and then you'll see it goes up the sea right there, up the coast. You can see here's the ensemble models. You can see it makes that loop, but most of them want to say take it out to sea and maybe go near Bermuda, but some say in between. But it doesn't look like, for right now, it doesn't look like it's gonna hit the east coast, the northeast, but it's gonna be really close, but mostly closer to Bermuda at this time. Maybe a potential nor'easter more than a hurricane, because the hurricane conditions will be way out to sea. You can see here's the advanced radar. This is the GFS model right here. You can see this is Tuesday, September 12th at 2 p.m. right over here off the coast of Florida and Georgia. And then you can see here's on Thursday the 14th right here, and starts to make a loop around. Then you could see it loops around, and then it makes a big jump on next Saturday the 16th right here. It's off the coast of South in Carolina and Georgia. And then we leave it here at Monday the 18th right here. It's off the coast of New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland, Ocean City. And you can see right there in the middle of the ocean the winds. It could be a category 2 or 3 hurricane off the coast within 200-300 miles. So we're gonna have to stay tuned and monitor this hurricane, because if it goes closer then we're in trouble. But for right now it's off the sea, so it looks like a potential nor'easter. Make sure to stay tuned for continuing updates on Hurricane Jose and the aftermath of Irma.